Today's December 6th, it's Friday. It is windy out there and it is cold. The truck says 23, but with that wind blowing, it feels like it's about negative 23. I'm gonna take a ride out to Bow Bank and see if that's even passable to get in there. I don't know if they left the snowbank in there and it's hard as a rock now or not. I don't know. I'm not gonna go up to KI. It's kind of dangerous to be out in this weather where that wind is blowing as cold as it is and stuff, but you know how it is, boys, girls, hunters. It's in the blood, and you kind of just want to be out there while you get the season still. I still got the opportunity to take a buck if I can get one, if I can find one. I've not even seen one all season. Well, I think I may have seen one at one time way in the back of Bow Bank there, but like I said, went the opposite direction around a corner with its head to the ground. It was doing all the things a buck would do, so I'm assuming it was a buck, but I never saw antlers to confirm. But anyway, I am letting the truck warm up a little bit, and just got done scraping it all off from the snowstorm we had yesterday. I wasn't able to hunt yesterday because I stayed home and did some plowing, and not feeling very well. I got a bad cold, chest cold. It's been going around in the family. Jameson had it, then Debbie had it, and now Keith and I have it. But you can be sick at home or you can be sick in the truck watching for deer. What would you rather do? I might as well just be sick in the truck. Alright, we'll see you on the way out there somewhere, hopefully, if I can get out there. Well, it's been anywhere from 8 to 12 inches of snow all through this road. I just come up on a deer about 5 minutes ago. It was on the left-hand side of the road. It ran across into the woods. It was a doe. I don't have a doe tag anymore. I tagged out on the doe. I'm just looking for bucks. So my my ability to be able to get a deer now is gonna be cut in half, because actually less than that. You always see does, hardly ever see bucks around. So but there are tracks. I've been seeing some tracks here and there, and this snow is from yesterday, so the track's gonna be fairly fresh. So I plan on heading out towards where I shot my big buck a couple of years ago, because I hunt with a muzzleloader. I only got a certain amount of range that I can shoot from. So I'm trying to find out, drive, because it's quite a ways. It's almost to the end of the road where I shot that buck. So I'll drive all through most of this road to see where, the most sign is, and hopefully there's some sign out there, but if not, I'll have to drive back through from what I've passed and see where there is the most reasonable sign with a spot that I can pull to the side and shoot from. But the snow is pretty deep everywhere through here, and I don't even know if people drove all the way out to where I went and shot the buck there yet, so we'll see how that goes. But it is nice. It was windy, but it doesn't appear to be too windy out here. It was windy at the house, but it doesn't look too bad here, at least right now, what it looks like. So we'll see what happens. Some more tracks there. We're getting there. Got about 4 or 5 more miles to go in this stuff. I want to tell everybody I appreciate them all commenting on my videos. I've had a lot of people commenting, and I really appreciate that. It's good to see people actually watching these videos and understanding. Being disabled, a lot of times you're not getting any deer at all, but it is still beautiful out in the woods and seeing all this God's creation. I love it. I can't imagine doing much of anything else. I even love the snow. I'm getting real excited to get my snowmobile out, I'll tell you that. Alrighty, stop boring you. Hopefully I'll find some place to park here soon. It'll be about, 20 more minutes before I get to where I plan on checking out anyway. Talk to you in a little bit. That Buttermilk 2 bridge. Just wanted to get a little video. Pretty with the snow and the water going. This way. Saw one deer already so far, so that's not too bad. Still driving out to where I need to go. A lot of snow out here. Some places it's a foot deep, some places it's about 6 inches deep, but usually at least 10 inches deep most places. And I'm sure it's going to be worse this way because it's closer to the higher elevation where it's more snow. But it is what it is. Beautiful day. I don't see the wind that they're talking about like they were, like it was at the house. But yeah, I see a big tree right there blowing, and maybe I'm just not hearing it. Keep on driving. How deep this snow is here. It's got to be a foot anyway. Yeah, everybody calls me. I think I'm a little crazy doing this, being disabled, but I stay in the tracks and don't go too far. Always let my brother know where I'm going. Some tracks right there. Crossing. We'll keep looking for some more crossings. Get more footage for you shortly. Well, this is as far as everybody else went. So now I'm blazing the trail myself here. See how that goes. There's about 8 or 10 inches of snow possibly. I don't know if they just want to go down these hills or what. Hopefully I can get the heck out of here. Good chance of getting something if you're going where nobody else has been, right? We'll see how she goes. Sure, once my track's in there, people come on behind me probably. Little bridge right here. I wasn't just auto four-wheel drive, but now I put it in actual four-wheel drive. Be extra sure. Hope we can get up these hills here. I've been seeing some crossing the road and stuff, but no major trails or anything. Just either one doe so far. That was about as hot as you're gonna get a trail to be. But no moose or anything. I haven't even seen any moose tracks yet, but probably be some out here. Usually is. See how it goes. Well, I just came back from going out as far as I wanted to go. Went out just past where I shot my big buck a couple of years back. Not many tracks out there at all the way through there. One spot I thought it was a good set of deer tracks, but it ended up being a porcupine. So, gonna go down the road further and see what I can find this way. Truck says it's 19 degrees out. Haven't seen a lot of sign. I'm kind of starting to think that the deer might have pulled all out of this area and started heading towards the cedar, wintering yards and the pantry and stuff. And the snow, we had snow last night, or yesterday, so should have been more tracks out here by now, I would think. I haven't even seen any really moose tracks out here. So maybe I'm a little bit premature on that, but I have seen a couple of sets of tracks, but nowhere near as many as I thought I'd see by now. I'm going back another way. A long way around. Should go by the big clear cuts and stuff. See if there's any tracks out that way. Still haven't found a great place to sit yet because I only got a short range with that muzzle loader. Just met my first truck back there. Little Toyota Tacoma. I'm breaking new trail here too. Nobody's been through here today or since the last snowstorm. What do we got? Probably 6 or 8 inches of snow here. something right there. A deer crossing right there. But it's older. Who knows? Just one set of tracks. Small ones. Keep on keeping on, see what I can find. It's gonna be mostly driving, I guess. The wind, you can see the wind's blowing now, so we'll see how it goes. Coming to the first clear cut here. Get that window down so you see out there, but that's gonna be right in the sun, so. But yeah, she's a little bit windy today now. On this side of the hill, you can definitely see the wind more. Ain't seen any deer out this way yet, not a lot of tracks either. So it's not gonna look like a great day for hunting because of that wind and all the snow we just got. But yeah, we'll see. She's cold. I got what, 19 degrees according to the truck here. Over here, that little washout I gotta go through right here somewhere. Right there. There we go. Keep on plugging on and see if I can find some trailway or tracks or spot I think I can sit. There usually is animals that I can wait for. Keep on going this way. Alright, hitting the next clear cut here. Nobody's been driving down here all day. I don't even know if the last few days actually. As you can see, the road is not plowed. It's not driven in for a day or so. Still haven't seen a lot of tracks, so few and far between. That's kind of telling me that they've started to move out of here. Started to move up to the cedar swamps and the pantry and stuff. Just been using the truck in four-wheel, and not even four-wheel drive. It's just called auto. I see a vehicle coming now. This will be my second vehicle I'm meeting up with for the day. They're breaking trail that way and I'm breaking trail this way. I don't know where they are. Are they gonna move out of the way or am I gonna move out of the way here? No, they set little Toyota. What are you gonna do, buddy? Put mine in four-wheel drive here. Anything?
No, nothing yet.
No. Well, good luck to you.
Yeah.
Take care. Cool. Got a guy hunting bobcats. He has an antenna on his hood of his truck and a dog in the back. Looking for cats. That's awesome. Keep on going this way. Well, I don't know if you can tell by the camera, but we've got snowmobile tracks on this part of the road. They probably took them up to Big Buttermilk. See the snowmobile tracks on the right hand side there. Definitely enough snow for that. They just keep telling you on Facebook that the trails are not open yet till the 15th. They wait till after muzzleloader season's over before they open up the trails and start grooming. But this is not a groomed trail, so you're allowed to ride them up here, you know, to go to Buttermilk and stuff, I guess. Or if trapping, maybe he's doing some trapping or something. Who knows? But can't wait to get mine out. Don't blame him for taking the route. Must be pretty rough riding on driving in the vehicle tracks. Those will be gone shortly. That wind is definitely picking up. Nowhere as near as windy this morning as it is now. It's a lot more windy now. I haven't seen any today. Okay, here's my first seeing the, well, it looks like turkey tracks. Turkey tracks and deer tracks, I think. It's one set. Haven't been nowhere near the amount of tracks that I've normally been seeing out here with snow, so I'm assuming they're all headed out to the winter in the yards now. Good, nice ride. I think I'm gonna go by the target range area. When I drove by there this morning, there was no tracks, fresh tracks going down that road. So I may go down there and sit for a while to see if anything's out that way. But there wasn't a real lot of sign out there last time I went out there either. So we'll see what happened after this bunch of snow, and maybe there's some tracks out there now. But I don't know. I think we're running out of the deer, running out of these areas now because of how much snow we've gotten. Let's see what we got when we get out there. It's right in there on the edge of the trees. It's pretty big. It might be a buck. I just don't see antlers. Still can't tell if it's a buck or a doe. It's a big deer. Don't see any antlers. I think it's nibbling on the branches. I think it's just a doe. Definitely more than one set of tracks in there, but I just saw that one deer. Nice. It's no shot for me. I can't get out and walk. I didn't see antlers though. That sucks. There's the amount of tracks, I'm assuming it's a couple of doe in there. Just saw that one just nibbling away. Well, that sucks. At least I saw it. It's the second deer I've seen today. Pretty cool. Well, that spot I was just showing you where the deer was in the woods there by that dried up pond in the woods. I don't know if I got very good footage of it. I'm gonna have to try and circle where I saw the deer if I can see it on the video when I get it to you. But as I was doing that, there was a vehicle coming up the other way. There was a red Ford pickup, an older fella in it, and I pulled off to the side, and he tried to pull outside so we can get around each other, and he got stuck. So we had to get mine. Mine almost got stuck, but I was able to pull out. I have way better tires than he does. So I got out onto the road and backed up to him. He was almost into the ditch, pulled right to the side because his truck got sucked in. So we had to dig out my tow strap. I had a tow strap into my truck box. There's something you should always have in your truck. There's a tow strap, come along, shovels, stuff, bow saw, hatchet, chainsaw preferably, which I do not have right now. I should, but I don't. But anyway, I was able to back up to him and put it in low range and just easily pulled him right out. So he was grateful for that, and I headed back here. This is the target range area. Target range directly behind me. I'm on the other side of the hill now where the range is. I usually park right around here to shoot. I want to watch this way. There was a deer trail going all the way this way out to there, fairly fresh, and they're coming out of this swamp over here. I can't look the other way because those typical birches, when they in the wintertime they start leaning over. Well, there's one leaning over halfway across the road, so if I'm up on the hill, it's going to obscure most of my range for that 100-yard range. So some deer come out of the swamp up here and walk this way, so I'm hoping maybe one did it, maybe another one will do it, at least cross over or something. I've been driving for a long time and I need to stop for a while, take a break, and sit, let the truck cool down. She's done awesome. I'm driving through about a foot of snow to get here. Nobody come down this road since the last snowstorm, so I've cut all fresh new tracks in here. Yep, that's about all I got right now for you. And my problem is I do have the sun right here, so it's sun facing at me. It's not the greatest thing. I'd rather have it behind me, but it's just where it is today. We'll see how it goes. I'll show where I am. All right. Right up on top of that hill is where I normally sit, and I watch down further. But there's a birch tree leaning across the road, so I can't see that way very well. It's kind of obscuring my 100-yard range. So I did see a deer tracks come out of this area here, come up this way and come up this way. Unless it was coming this way, I couldn't tell. And going out, there's a big swamp in there. There's another big swamp behind me. So they're hanging around the swamp still right now, at least for now. Probably cedar trees in there. So I'm going to sit here for a while, see if anything shows up. I did, where I showed you my last video, I saw that deer near the dried up pond. I'm not sure if I got very good footage of it. I'll have to circle it where it was. I think it was just a doe. I didn't see any antlers on it, and then when I saw the tracks, there's 2 or 3 sets of tracks, so it's probably a few does just walking around, meandering for food. So I started, when I went past there, a vehicle came up to me, a red Ford pickup, and I pulled to the side, and he pulled to the side a little bit, and his truck went off, not in the ditch, but right into the edge, and he couldn't get out. He had street tires on his truck. I don't know why he'd be out in this kind of terrain with street tires, but he was trying to get a deer, he said. So I had to get out of where I was. I was almost stuck, but not quite. I got way better tires, good all-terrain tires on this KO2s, I believe, there. So I had to back up to him and took his tow strap out of my truck box, and we put it in low range and gently pulled him right out of there, no problem. And he was able to go up the road a little ways and turn around and head home safe and sound, so that was good. I'm out here. The target range area is directly behind me. Actually, right here is where I park the truck sometimes and shoot that way to 100 yards. So I'm right at the range. This is the back side of that hill that I watch. Hopefully that'll, there's already one set of tracks through there, so maybe there'll be more coming out. Don't hurt to try. The wind is not going to be very helpful today, but I'm tired of driving. looking for all where the tracks are. On this road, seems to be the busiest spot for this road, so we'll see what happens. Well, sadly, my laser rangefinder's not doing so well. I got a fairly new battery in it, but it's like some of in the center of the numbers, it's right, but they're faded. Or it's like the LCD screen is wearing out. So it's really faded on the side, so you can't get accurate numbers anymore. Sometimes I'll see like 73, 75 yards, but I don't know if there's a 1 in front of it or not. That one's just completely faded and gone. It's because it's like bright and it fades off to the center of the numbers. So it's just had that probably 10 years anyway, so it's lasted a while. Been doing some research on some and might buy a Vortex next time. The 3,000 yard one seems to be a pretty decent one for all I'll need. We'll see. It's around $400 for them, so they don't give them away. But yeah, I'm guessing I got about 150 yards here. So it's within the muzzleloader range. I'd rather have it in closer, right where that deer tracks went in or come out. I'm not sure which. It's probably around that 80, 90 yards, so that should be fine. Hopefully that's where something will show up, if something does. But with this wind, who knows? But seen two already today, so the wind don't seem to be bothering them too much. See what happens. It always seems to be windy when I'm out here. It's already 9 o'clock, or after 9. So maybe stick it out for the day. We'll see how it goes. It'd be good if the wind calms down. But I think it's supposed to be windy tomorrow too, so it's gonna be windy tomorrow. Probably ain't gonna calm down today. See, the snow is pretty deep. Good old GMC's done well. Brought me through this stuff. Thank God. Well, see what happens. Well, it's just after lunchtime now. The wind's still just blowing. I don't know if I'm hindering myself being out here because I've been coughing a little bit. I'm getting that cold starting to go into my chest. So that ain't good. The problem is tomorrow will be the last day we can hunt in this zone. And after that, muzzleloader season, you're only allowed to hunt in, I don't know, they took a few zones out. So 17 would be the closest one for me. So I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. It's a little bit of a trip to go where I can hunt. I don't know if anybody's driven in there, so I don't know what the snow conditions are there. I did get the doe already, so we do have some meat in the freezer. Well, that doe's at the butcher anyway. Jameson's deer and Keith's deer in the freezer now anyway. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. May hunt tomorrow, just get the last day in, but it's supposed to be a little bit colder tomorrow and still be windy too, so who knows. It'd be nice if it wasn't windy, it'd be a lot better. But it is what it is. That's hunting, right? I'll show you what I got out here. Haven't had anything come out yet. I don't think I've seen a squirrel or a bird or anything actually. I did see a crow way out there actually. That was it. Wouldn't be so bad if it wasn't so windy out. And me coughing so much. I think at least the wind's kind of disguising some of my coughing anyway. Try and cough in my jacket or in a glove or something. Got about 2 hours left. Wind is still just a blowing. Feel like it's starting to get colder again. Supposed to be into the single numbers tonight. Probably, I don't know if it's even 20 out right now. He's a cold one. Not have much luck today. I don't think things like to move a lot when it's this windy out. Heard a big tree fall in there a little while ago when the wind blowing it just right. A piece of a tree or something. I don't know. I think I already got my deer, and I don't think it's worth much more. And just leave it at that. Had one and be happy with it. Not getting a bad cold in the chest and stuff, and I need to stay warm, relax, and lay down for a while. So I don't know if I'm going to hunt tomorrow or not. We'll see. It's windy and cold. Down to the last half hour. Wind's died down just a little bit, but it's still blowing. Haven't had anything come out here all day. At least all day that I've been here. I think I saw one crow, maybe two, that's it. Have it all left. We'll see what happens. Well, that makes another day. One more day you can hunt in this zone and put muzzle loading after that. No more. So I'm starting to not feel so good in the chest here. So I don't know if I'm gonna hunt tomorrow or not. We'll see. Probably shouldn't. I already got a deer. Be smart not to. But you know how that is. We'll see how it goes. Appreciate y'all watching. Thank you.